Success begins with the way we think about ourselves and the world around us. It's often said that success is a mindset, and that couldn't be truer. One of the most powerful tools you have in your journey towards success is your belief in your own potential. It all starts with the understanding that you are capable of achieving remarkable things, no matter where you come from or where you've been. If you don't believe in your own abilities, then no matter how hard you work, how many opportunities you're given, or how much potential you have, you'll always fall short of what you could achieve. Your mind is a powerful force, and it is always shaping your future. Every thought you entertain and every belief you hold deep within your heart will eventually manifest in your actions and in the results you get. If you wake up each day thinking that success is for someone else, that you're not good enough, or that your dreams are too big, then your mind will work tirelessly to prove you right. On the other hand, if you wake up each day affirming that you have what it takes, that you are worthy of success, and that you are capable of creating the life you envision, your mind will start to create the circumstances, the ideas, and the opportunities that align with your belief. It's important to recognize that your mind will constantly try to tell you otherwise. Doubts, fears, and insecurities are natural and they will arise, especially when you're pushing beyond your comfort zone. But this is where the magic happens. Success is not about avoiding fear or doubt. It's about acknowledging them and moving forward anyway. When you truly believe in your potential, you refuse to let these limiting beliefs define your path. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, you start to view them as stepping stones on the way to your success. When you believe in yourself, you unlock an endless supply of motivation. Instead of feeling defeated by obstacles, you'll see them as opportunities to grow. You'll push harder, work smarter, and become more resilient. Your belief in your own potential fuels your perseverance. It pushes you through the tough days, the setbacks, and the times when everything feels uncertain. It's the inner fire that keeps you going, even when things aren't going according to plan. You may wonder, how do I begin to truly believe in my potential? It's about training your mind to see yourself in a new light. It starts with self-talk. The words you speak to yourself are powerful and often more influential than anything others might say. Start practicing affirmations that align with the person you're striving to become. Speak words of encouragement and strength to yourself, and over time, your mind will begin to internalize them. The more you speak these truths, the more your subconscious will accept them as your reality. Another way to believe in your potential is through visualization. Take a moment each day to imagine yourself living the life you dream of. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles, succeeding in your career, building relationships, and experiencing the joy that comes with achieving your goals. The clearer you can see this in your mind, the more real it becomes to you. And the more real it becomes to you, the more motivated and inspired you'll be to take the actions necessary to bring it to life. Don't forget that belief also requires patience. It takes time to cultivate deep self-belief, especially if you've spent years doubting yourself or listening to others' negative opinions. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but with persistence, you'll begin to see results. Remember, the key is consistency. Every day, feed your mind with thoughts of possibility, affirmation, and self-belief. Over time, your mind will rewire itself to support your success, and your actions will align with the potential you now believe is yours to claim. When you believe in your potential, you no longer see failure as the end of the road. You see it as part of the journey. Every setback becomes a lesson learned, and every success, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in yourself. You begin to trust that no matter what comes your way, you have the strength and wisdom to overcome it. Believing in your potential is the first step to unlocking everything you were meant to achieve. The thoughts that occupy your mind shape your world. Our minds are constantly at work, filtering through thousands of thoughts each day, and these thoughts often dictate the way we experience life. That's why it's crucial to be intentional about the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. The power of positivity cannot be overstated when it comes to success. When you focus on positive thoughts, you open up the doors to a life filled with opportunities, growth, and success. A positive mindset isn't just about feeling good, it's about creating a fertile ground for your dreams to grow and thrive. When you consciously choose to focus on positive thoughts, you shift your energy and outlook. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of negativity, focusing on what's not going right, dwelling on mistakes, or anticipating failure. But when you focus on positive outcomes, even in the face of adversity, you condition your mind to seek solutions instead of dwelling on problems. This shift in focus allows you to approach challenges with a sense of optimism and a belief that there's always a way forward. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to let your circumstances define you. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating positivity in your life is practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you consistently reflect on the things you are grateful for, your mind starts to notice more of the good around you. It's easy to get fixated on what's going wrong or what you don't have, but gratitude forces you to zoom in on the abundance that is already present in your life. It's not just about big accomplishments, it's about appreciating the small things. A kind gesture, a beautiful sunset, a good conversation, or the opportunities you've been given. Gratitude reinforces the belief that you already have enough and that more good is on its way. When your mind is focused on positive thoughts, you begin to expect success. Instead of anticipating failure or setbacks, you begin to visualize a future filled with possibilities. This optimistic outlook doesn't mean you're blind to challenges, but it means you have the confidence that no matter what happens, you will be able to navigate through it. When you approach life with a positive mindset, you stop seeing obstacles as barriers and start seeing them as stepping stones. This mindset is essential for success because it allows you to stay motivated even when things don't go according to plan. You see every experience as an opportunity for growth. Positive thinking also plays a critical role in how you handle relationships. Whether in business or in personal life, the way you think about people will influence your interactions with them. If you constantly think negatively about others, you may find that your relationships become strained or less fulfilling. On the other hand, when you focus on seeing the best in people and approach every interaction with a positive attitude, you open the door to stronger, more supportive relationships. People are drawn to positivity, and this will naturally lead to more opportunities, collaborations, and support on your journey. The beauty of positive thinking is that it can be cultivated no matter where you are starting from. It's not something that just comes naturally for everyone, and that's okay. Like any skill, it requires practice and commitment. One of the most effective ways to train your mind to think positively is through daily affirmations. Start by affirming to yourself the things you want to believe about yourself and your future. Say them out loud with conviction. Words have power, and the more you speak them, the more they become your reality. Over time, these affirmations will replace the negative thoughts that once held you back, and you'll begin to see a shift in how you approach your day. Another way to encourage positive thinking is through visualization. Imagine yourself already living the life you dream of. Picture yourself succeeding, feeling fulfilled, and making an impact. The more vividly you can see this future, the more real it becomes. Visualization helps to reprogram your mind to focus on success rather than fear or doubt. It activates a sense of possibility and opens your mind to the opportunities around you. When you see success in your mind's eye, you create a mental blueprint that your actions will follow. Finally, don't forget that positivity is contagious. The more positive energy you put out into the world, the more you attract back to yourself. By choosing to focus on positive thoughts and radiating positivity in your interactions with others, you begin to create an environment that supports your growth and success. Positive thinking, like any other habit, becomes stronger with consistency. The more you practice it, the more natural it will feel. And soon, you'll find that positivity becomes the lens through which you view the world. The act of visualization is not just a daydream. It is a powerful tool that can shape your success. When you visualize your goals, you are creating a mental picture of the future you desire. And this act of seeing it in your mind first is often the key to manifesting it in your reality. Visualization is a practice that has been used by many successful individuals, from athletes to entrepreneurs, and its power lies in its ability to transform abstract goals into tangible actions. When you take the time to mentally rehearse your success, you begin to lay the foundation for it to unfold in the physical world. One of the first steps in using visualization effectively is to make your vision clear and specific. It's not enough to just think about success in vague terms. You need to create a vivid, detailed image of what success looks like for you. Close your eyes and imagine exactly where you want to be in the future. What does your ideal day look like? Where are you working? Who are you interacting with? What achievements are you celebrating? The clearer the picture you can paint in your mind, the more likely your actions will align with that vision. The mind doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So when you immerse yourself in this detailed mental picture, your brain starts to treat it as a real, achievable possibility. The power of visualization also lies in the emotions it evokes. When you visualize, it's important to not only see the goal, but also feel the emotions associated with achieving it, whether it's the pride of completing a project, the joy of reaching a milestone, or the satisfaction of overcoming a challenge. These emotions are a powerful motivator. When you can connect emotionally to your vision, it makes the goal feel more attainable. Emotions generate energy, and that energy drives you to take action. This emotional connection creates a sense of urgency and excitement, propelling you forward with a sense of purpose. Visualization also helps to strengthen your belief in your potential. By repeatedly seeing yourself achieving your goals, your mind begins to accept that success is possible for you. Many people struggle with self-doubt and fear of failure, but when you regularly visualize your success, you counteract those negative thoughts with positive reinforcement. Your mind becomes conditioned to expect success, and as a result, you act with greater confidence and conviction. Visualization is a form of self-affirmation. It reinforces the idea that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of achieving the life you dream of. Moreover, visualization trains your mind to identify opportunities. When you vividly imagine your future success, you begin to notice the steps and opportunities that will take you there. Your mind starts to align with your goals, and you become more attuned to the choices, actions, and resources that can help you realize your vision. Instead of waiting for success to come to you, you start seeking it out. You start recognizing patterns, making connections, and seizing chances that you might otherwise have overlooked. This shift in awareness is one of the most powerful aspects of visualization. It helps you take the necessary steps to move forward. Visualization is also a tool for overcoming obstacles. In any journey towards success, challenges are inevitable. However, when you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you also need to mentally rehearse overcoming the obstacles that may come your way. Picture yourself handling setbacks with grace, adjusting your strategy when things don't go as planned, and staying resilient in the face of adversity. By mentally rehearsing these moments, you prepare yourself for the inevitable hurdles and develop the strength to push through them. Visualization in this way becomes a mental rehearsal that allows you to feel more prepared, confident, and equipped to face challenges head on. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. It's not enough to visualize success once in a while. You need to make it a daily habit. Set aside time each day to sit quietly, close your eyes, and immerse yourself in your vision. Picture yourself accomplishing your goals, feeling the emotions of success, and seeing the results of your hard work. The more consistently you engage in this practice, the more deeply it will influence your mindset. Visualization becomes an integral part of your daily routine, and over time, it becomes second nature. As you make this habit a part of your life, you'll start to see how your thoughts, behaviors, and actions align with the success you've visualized. In our journey to success, we inevitably encounter negative influences, whether from the people around us, the media, or the doubts that arise within our own minds. These negative forces can have a powerful impact on the way we think act, and ultimately how we achieve our goals. To truly train our minds for success, it is vital that we learn to identify and overcome these negative influences. We must cultivate the strength to protect our minds and create a mental environment that is conducive to growth, positivity, and achievement. The first step in overcoming negative influences is recognizing them. Often, negativity can creep in subtly, disguised as innocent comments from others, self-doubt, or pessimism about the future. You may hear someone say, "That's too big of a dream," or "People like us don't achieve those kinds of things," and without realizing it, you begin to internalize these limiting beliefs. The first line of defense is awareness. When you are aware of negative thoughts or influences entering your mind, you can take the necessary steps to neutralize them. Recognize when you are absorbing negativity and stop it in its tracks before it has the chance to take root. Another negative influence that many people face is the power of self-doubt. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not deserving of success. This type of negative self-talk can be paralyzing, preventing you from taking action toward your goals. Overcoming self-doubt requires you to change your inner dialogue. Instead of letting fear and insecurity dictate your actions, shift your mindset to one of self-belief and empowerment. When you replace negative thoughts with affirmations of your worth and potential, you create a strong foundation on which success can grow. Remind yourself regularly that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of all that you desire. People who are stuck in negativity often project their own insecurities onto others. Negative individuals might criticize, discourage, or even ridicule the dreams and ambitions of others. These types of people can drain your energy and cloud your vision. To protect your mind from these influences, it's crucial to set boundaries. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who support your goals, and who encourage you to reach your highest potential. While it's impossible to entirely avoid negative people, you can control how much time and energy you give to them. When you are constantly around negativity, it becomes much harder to maintain a positive mindset. By limiting your exposure to negative influences, you create space for positivity to flourish. The media, too, can be a powerful source of negativity. We are constantly bombarded with images of what we're supposed to be, what we should have, and what success looks like. The constant comparison to others can be toxic, especially when we fall into the trap of thinking that we are not enough as we are. The media often portrays an unrealistic picture of success, filled with materialism, perfection, and unattainable standards. To protect your mind, you must be selective about what you consume. Limit your exposure to negative or comparison-inducing content, and instead seek out media that inspires and empowers you. Follow people who uplift you, read books that expand your perspective, and engage with content that aligns with your values and goals. It's also important to guard against negative self-perceptions. The way we see ourselves often reflects how we view the world. If we think of ourselves as failures or unworthy, we will project that energy outward. On the other hand, when we see ourselves as powerful creators of our own success, we attract the opportunities and experiences that align with that belief. It's essential to nurture a healthy self-perception and to practice self-love. This means accepting your imperfections, embracing your uniqueness, and treating yourself with kindness and respect. The more you value yourself, the less influence negative perceptions will have over you. The practice of mindfulness can be incredibly helpful in protecting your mind from negative influences. Mindfulness allows you to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings in the present moment. When you are mindful, you can notice when negative thoughts arise and gently redirect them toward more positive and productive thinking. It's about becoming the observer of your thoughts rather than being swept away by them. Through mindfulness, you can train your mind to focus on the present, letting go of past regrets or future anxieties, and instead concentrating on the steps you need to take to move forward toward your goals. Lastly, remember that overcoming negative influences is a continuous process. It's not something that happens overnight, but rather a daily practice. It requires vigilance, discipline, and a commitment to nurturing your mind with positivity and encouragement. Every time you face negativity, you have a choice. Will you let it dictate your actions, or will you rise above it and stay focused on your vision? The more consistently you make the choice to protect your mind from negative influences, the stronger and more resilient you will become in the pursuit of your success. Success is not something that happens instantaneously. It is the result of small, consistent actions that build up over time. This is why cultivating consistency and resilience is so important in the journey toward achieving your goals. While talent, luck, and opportunities may play a role in success, it is the ability to keep going day after day that makes the difference. Success requires persistence, the willingness to push through difficult times, and the strength to continue even when things don't seem to be going your way. The foundation of consistency lies in daily habits. Success doesn't come from doing something amazing once. It comes from doing the small, often unnoticed actions over and over. Whether it's working on a project, learning a new skill, or practicing a particular habit, consistency means showing up each day regardless of how you feel or what obstacles you face. It's easy to get excited and motivated at the start of a new project, but maintaining that drive over time can be challenging. Consistency requires discipline, the ability to keep working toward your goal even when motivation wanes or when results are not immediately visible. This is where the real work happens. When you commit to being consistent, you create momentum. Each action you take, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to your goal. Even on days when you feel tired, discouraged, or unsure of your progress, taking small steps forward keeps you moving in the right direction. Over time, these small actions compound and lead to massive results. It's like planting seeds. Each small effort is like a seed, and as you water and nurture it with consistent effort, it eventually grows into something much larger than you originally imagined. Success doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, it is inevitable. However, consistency alone is not enough. Resilience is just as important, especially when facing challenges and setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and obstacles are part of the journey. At some point, you will encounter difficulties, whether it's a failed project, an unexpected setback, or a challenge that feels insurmountable. It is in these moments that resilience becomes crucial. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after a setback, to keep going when things get tough, and to maintain a positive mindset even in the face of adversity. It's about understanding that failure is not the end. It's simply part of the process of success. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. Resilience doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending that everything is fine when it's not. It means acknowledging the difficulty of the situation, but choosing to continue forward despite it. When you face a challenge, it can be easy to give up, to feel defeated, or to lose sight of your vision. But resilience is about shifting your perspective. It's about reminding yourself that setbacks are temporary and that you are capable of overcoming them. Resilient people understand that success isn't linear. It's filled with ups and downs. It's the ability to see the bigger picture, to understand that one failure doesn't define your future, and to trust that persistence will eventually lead to victory. Building resilience involves developing mental toughness. This can be achieved through practices such as maintaining a positive attitude, developing emotional intelligence, and cultivating a mindset that views challenges as opportunities. It's also about learning from mistakes instead of letting them stop you in your tracks. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you grow stronger and more confident in your ability to handle future challenges. Resilience is the muscle you build each time you choose to keep going after a failure or hardship. It's a skill that can be developed over time, and the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes to rise above adversity. Another key aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life rarely goes as planned, and things won't always work out the way you imagined. Being resilient means being flexible enough to adjust your approach when necessary. Instead of giving up when things don't go according to plan, resilient people find alternative routes to reach their destination. They are able to adapt to changing circumstances, pivot when needed, and stay focused on their long-term vision. The combination of consistency and resilience creates an unstoppable force. It allows you to maintain steady progress toward your goals, even when things get tough. The journey to success isn't always smooth, and there will be days when you feel like giving up. But it's on those days that your commitment to consistency and your ability to bounce back from setbacks will determine how far you go. With resilience in your heart and consistency in your actions, you can overcome anything that comes your way and continue moving forward toward your dreams.